Very good to see you. As always, my bro, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to tune in, man, and show some love. Listen, bro, quick game check before we get the fucking video started. Fucking hell. The lighting's doing me nicely. So obviously, as you boys can tell, I'm in my my club attire, and that's because we're a very special occasion for this one. I'm going to be talking you through what I do when I walk into the club, how I basically effortlessly pull women. Obviously, you can tell I'm quite a humble individual, so you're learning from the best here. But I'm going to be basically walking you through the club experience that I have when I walk into the club with my boys. Basically, how I do it. Obviously, you guys know I don't drink any alcohol, so I do it completely sober. And I've been famously emitted as the man that can pull more girls in one night than most guys get in their entire life. And I'm not saying this to flex, it's just, I guess it's just a fact, right? However, let's get into it. So I don't want to waste your time. Obviously, I don't drink. So when I do go on a night out, straight there. And I obviously don't drink for reasons for, you know, health reasons and stuff like that. But also, I want to make sure that I'm not relying on a crutch. So a lot of guys will go into the club and they'll be like, well, let's get the pre-drinks in. Let's get the drinks in before we go. I've got to make sure I'm feeling social. And it's like these guys will drink before they've even entered the club just so they can be social and they can kind of loosen up and talk to girls. Like, that's embarrassing to me, and I never want to... I used to drink fucking heavily, bro. I'm an extremist. I used to go all or nothing kind of thing. And I've like fucking half a bottle of gin, whiskey, like straight. I just wouldn't even drink, no mixer with it, no chaser, nothing. I just drink all of this shit straight. I was hardcore, mate. I could outdrink you any day. But because of that, I found that I started to use it as a crutch to socialize, to talk to girls, etc., to get the numbers and all that, just to kind of be the man that I wanted to be confident. And I started to realize, bro, you know what? If I stopped drinking, if I removed that crutch and then put that same energy into actually building myself up to be the kind of man that can do that sober, I would feel so much better about myself and life in general. You got, what, 3 girls' numbers on one night out, but you were drunk. So it doesn't count. And that's the way I saw it. It just does, this shit doesn't count. Like, oh yeah, I'm pulling girls, I'm getting all these numbers, but bro, it doesn't count, I'm drunk. It's not me, it's who I could be if I put the work in. That's the worst part about drinking alcohol, is it shows you the confident guy that you could be if you were a G. But instead you're a fucking loser hiding behind alcohol. If you literally have to poison your body to have fun and to be social, brother, I don't know, it's just not for me, right? Each to their own though. If you want to drink, go and drink. I'm not, you know, advising you to do anything that you don't want to do. Live your life in your way. But I wanted to just kind of level up in that sense. I wanted to just advance my development as a young man and not have to rely on alcohol to socialize or to talk to girls. It just doesn't count. It's just bullshit. So I go in there completely sober. Me and my boys will go straight to the bar. Probably go for a piss first, actually, because it's always freezing in this fucking country. So we'll go for a piss first. And we'll go straight to the bar. Kind of, you know, we'll be dancing already by the time we get in there. I'm just here for a fucking good time, bro. I don't take things seriously, and I think that's a good mindset to go into it first and foremost. It's just not taking the whole environment seriously. There is no pressure. Oh, you don't have to pull this many girls to prove anything. Like, nothing matters. Just go there, have a fucking good time, and enjoy yourself. Stop standing in the corner. No one else cares about you. You're standing there in the corner because you're shy and awkward, because you're thinking people are going to laugh at you if you're dancing. No one gives a shit. And I used to be that guy. That's how I know exactly what you're thinking. I used to go in there and think, well, I got to get my drinks down me because otherwise I can't be social. There's too many inhibitions. I'm too worried about what everyone else is doing. Whereas now I walk in there with my lads. Bro, I promise you now, come on a night out with me. Come on a night out with me in my city of Manchester one day, and you will see I'm the life and soul of the party, mate. I just lead everything. I don't know what it is. And it sounds so arrogant me saying these things, but I walk in there and it's like, because I'm so happy to be there, I just enjoy the atmosphere so much. I enjoy the situation in the present moment and being around women and feminine energy, etc. And with my lads and having a good time. I'm enjoying it so much that I don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks. I just walk straight in there. Let's fucking go. It's time to party. My boys are behind me. We're having a laugh. Where's the fucking girls at? First we go for a piss, then we go straight to the bar. And again, we just order water because we don't drink. We ain't pussies. So we'll go over there, order some water. We're staying hydrated on the night out. Obviously, you don't have to waste loads of money on alcohol as well, which is just a nice bonus, I guess. But also, it means that everything that you do in that night counts. All the numbers that you got, you did that shit. That was you. And it fucking counts. You can go home feeling proud of yourself, right? So I walk in there. After I've got my water and feeling hydrated, I'll kind of scan the room a little bit, see where the crowd's at, see where all the people are at. basically I'm looking for the fucking girls. I'm not gonna lie to you. Who goes to the club? Like, bro, you are lying to yourself if you say I'm only going for the music or I'm only going to have a good time. I have a good time there regardless, but I'm only going for the women. If you were to tell me previously, before we went on the night out, there's only going to be men in this club, I wouldn't fucking go. Why? What is that, bro? So obviously I'm there for the women, so I'll scope out the room, find where the crowd of the most girls are basically, and I'll just fucking put myself in the middle of them basically. I'll just start fucking dancing, making my way over there, whatever, singing along. And if you have this kind of positive, confident, kind of bouncy, charismatic energy about you, people just naturally gravitate towards you, especially when they're drunk and they're in this kind of like, yay, you know, laid back, loose environment. People will just fucking love you if you have that positive energy. And as you guys know, I always preach the power of energy on pretty much all of my videos anyway. So if you can master this and you can just be that positive guy no matter where you are, naturally when you go into the club, that's why I tell you guys, being in the club is literally easy mode. Because you walk in there and they're like, oh my God, who's this? Look at most guys when you go to the club, look at them. Who else is going in there like me, fucking sober, life and soul of the party, doesn't give a fuck, straight in there, hey, just dancing with everyone, bringing you like, yeah, come here, get in the circle, bringing the girls in. I've literally created a circle. This happened last night. I've just got back from a night out. Me and my brother were there, we're dancing together, having a good time. There's some girls that we call over. Literally, I made eye contact with this blonde girl, right? And she was looking at me like, hey, flirty smile. I just went like this. Their group came over, formed a little bit of a circle, we're all dancing together. Then some lads were next to us and, you know, one of them made eye contact and I was like, how you doing, bro? Like, yeah, come over here too. I'm just bringing all these people into the middle of the club. And it's like I'm the fucking messiah of the nightclub, just bringing them all in. We're having a good time together, we're having a laugh. And it was fucking sick, bro. It was so good. I've got some clips on my YouTube shorts of that exact night, actually, which you can go and find. But by you being that positive energy source that people want to be around, it makes it so easy to get women. I promise you, right? Everyone wants to be around you because you are that fucking guy. And if you're doing this shit sober like I do, mate, that is a feeling of euphoria when you finish. When you look back on the night and you think, I did all of that completely sober. And that's a big achievement for someone like myself, because I used to be the complete opposite of what I am now. I used to be so shy. I used to drink so much just to be social and just to speak, just to look at girls, just to be around girls. I was nervous and awkward. You know what I mean? I was such a fucking freak, bro. So to now be the guy that literally, and it's surreal to me to even think about this, but to now be the guy that can walk into the club completely sober and just be the life and soul of the party, that everyone, literally everyone wants to be around me. I'm looking at all the other guys, they're standing there like, you know, kind of unsure like most guys do. And that's what I'm saying. Look around in the club, look at all the other competition that you have, look at the guys around you, they're all standing in the fucking corner. That's it, that's their game, bro. They just stand there waiting for something to happen. But if I just go in there and do what I want, I'm here to have a fucking good time, singing along. I always lose my voice, singing along to all the songs. I don't give a shit what music it is, Katy Perry or some bullshit. I don't care, bro. I can party to anything. Bringing all the women around me, bringing all the lads around me, bringing everyone in. And I see a guy in the corner over there with his mates or something, you know, clearly just awkward and shy. And I'll be like this, bro, come over here, come on, I'll bring them in. That's what you want to be. You want to offer everyone value. And your value in that situation is your positive energy. You're just making people feel fucking amazing in your company. That's what you want, bro. That's what makes people be like, yeah, this guy, I want to be around him. And naturally, women are attracted to that. I promise you right now, women love that shit. And if you're a physically attractive guy as well, obviously I walk around and I've got the polo shirt on when I go to the clubs because, bruv, look, you know what I mean? Look, bruv, if you've got the gains, you want to flex them. The chest is bulging through the shirt when I walk in. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just taking up the room like that. The tattoos are showing. Oh, mate, it's too easy. It's just too fucking easy. So build yourself up naturally, obviously, to be an attractive individual. Make sure you're smelling good, you're confident. All this kind of stuff will come with practice and time. But the main point is just do it sober. That is where you're going to get the most growth. That's where you're going to get the most confidence from, is by knowing that you can do it sober. So, okay, let's get back to the walkthrough. So now I've, you know, maybe me and my bro, whoever I'm there with first, we'll just kind of find the mosh pit of people. We'll walk towards them and we'll just start integrating ourselves within fucking flies with everyone else, right? We'll just start dancing. Maybe some people will make eye contact and then we'll be like, kind of like, yeah, come on, let's go dance, whatever. That's kind of how we do it, is we just go into the mosh pit where everyone else is, where the most girls are, basically, and we'll just start fucking dancing with each other first. Me and my bro are just dancing, yeah, bam, 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 just getting into the flow of things, getting a bit warmed up, you know. And then naturally, as the time goes on, we'll start to just bring people into our into our circle, or we'll go and join someone else's circle, and you just start dancing there. Maybe a girl makes eye contact with you, so you go over here, or something like that, right? If she doesn't, again, last night, for example, there was another girl, same thing happened, made eye contact. I always do the same thing. If they're on the other side of the room, I go like this, oh, come and join us, come and join us. And then she was like this to me, so I was like, fuck it, let's go, bro. I went over there to her circle, started, I always do the same shit. It's like I literally just copy and paste it. It's so easy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Club mode, easy mode, recruit difficulty. So I grabbed the girl by the hand, you know, I basically put my arms out first to see if she wants to dance, which she probably does if she called me over. Put my hands out first, she'll grab my hands, we'll start dancing, and I'll make her do a little spin, bring her towards me. Now our hips are touching, okay? We're making eye contact, we're face to face. Bruv, it's a done deal. Slowly go in for the kiss, see how she responds to it. If she pulls away, obviously, oh, no worries, didn't mean to, you know, whatever, push the boundaries, maybe she's got a boyfriend, some bullshit, whatever. Fine, just go in slowly, see how she responds to it. You're probably in there, mate. If she's let you pull you together like that, you're probably fucking in there. So go for the kiss, and once you got the kiss, whip out your phone, get the keypad up, show her the keypad. She's just gonna put a number in. You don't even have to say anything. That is literally unspoken club game, Riz. It is that easy. You go in there, you're enjoying yourself, you're sober, you're there to just have a fucking good time anyway. People enjoy your positive energy, you're full of life, you're full of, you know, charisma and social energy. You're making friends with all the lads in there. You're speaking to everyone. You're dancing with everyone. You don't close yourself off. You're not like in your little group, staying in your group. But I'll just walk through the club and make friends with fucking everybody. Everyone in the club by the end of the night out knows who I am, because I make it clear every time I make eye contact. Yeah, come on, let's go. Whatever. Just have that kind of adaptability where you're a chameleon. You can be social with anyone. You can dance with anyone. Like, fuck it, bro. I don't give a shit. Let's go. We're gonna have a good night. You know. So with that mindset, when you're doing this sober as well, because naturally the more you do it sober, the more you're going to build up your confidence and your social skills and your game, and you're just going to feel better about yourself when you're doing it sober, which will naturally transfer into the energy you give out to other people, right? So, okay, we're in the group, you kissed a girl, you've got a number now as well. That's number one. Bam, you've done it. Once you've done the first one, it's easy. You get momentum. You can just do that for the rest of the night. It's really the same thing. Like, you just basically make eye contact with a girl, go over to her or bring her over to you, or maybe you guys are in close proximity. Like, I'll be here with my bro, we're dancing, there'll be a group of girls behind me, maybe we'll like bump into each other, we'll turn around, like, haha, and I'll be like, come and dance, whatever. Or maybe, because again, people walk around like this with the sunglasses on the head, and they've got like the glow in the dark sunglasses on, or maybe they've got some like funny hat on or something like that, and I'll be like, can I try them on? Can I try them? Like, you know, signaling, can I try them on? And maybe they'll do it, maybe they won't. And just little things like that, you can kind of just adapt to the situation and just use your environment to make a bit more energy in there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, naturally I think it's just about enjoying yourself. It's just about looking for opportunities where girls are looking at you, and when they do, don't be a pussy. Don't just instantly look away. Call them over, be confident. The main mindset I want you to take from this situation is not in a forceful way, but do what you want to do. If you see a gorgeous girl over there and she's dancing and you think, okay, she clearly doesn't have a boyfriend with her, so let me go over and, you know, go and dance with her. Do it. If you want to do that because you find her attractive, go and do it. Don't be scared of like, what if I get rejected? What if she says no? What if she thinks I'm a creep? Like, bro, just go and do it and then see how she responds to you. So if I see a girl, for example, where you are now, me and my bro are over here, we're dancing together, I see you over there, gorgeous looking girl, I'll either signal you to come over to me, maybe we've made eye contact already, or if you're not looking at me, I'll just simply make my way over to you until you do see me. I'm not going to come out of nowhere and scare you, but I'm going to make sure that you've seen me before I start making my move, basically, right? So again, I'll come into your vicinity, I'll just be dancing anyway with whoever's around me, just to kind of make it look a bit less awkward, a bit more normal. I'm not just dancing by myself like a weirdo. Like, I'll be dancing with whoever's near me in your vicinity. Remember, you're the girl now. So naturally, maybe we'll make eye contact because I'm nearer to you now, okay? And then again, use my environment, maybe wearing sunglasses, maybe you've got a funny hat on, maybe you got like a, I don't know, maybe you're having a good time and I call you over and we dance together. Maybe I just put my hands out and I'm like this, and you're feeling it, so you grab my hands, then we go from there. You have to just do what you want to do. If I see you and I think you're beautiful and I'm going to come and dance with you, that's exactly what I'm going to do because I want to do it. Now, if you don't want to do that, if she's not responding to what it is that you want to do, that is completely fine. You do not force it You don't start acting out of desperation because you're scared of being rejected. Well, now I've got to make sure she does dance with me because otherwise I'm gonna get rejected. And like, stop being a weird incel. If she pulls away, you leave her to it. Again, this has happened plenty of times. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe they've got a boyfriend. Maybe they're not in the fucking mood. Maybe they don't want to be hit on today. Maybe they just want to chill with it. Whatever. It's all these external things. Doesn't matter if she rejects you. That's not the point. You can't control that factor. The fact is you tried. And that's the thing I want you to take from this, is just try, lead, take action. The amount of times I used to be in the club and they'd be like, I'll be dancing with my group of lads here. There'd be a group of girls right next to us who I thought were fucking fit. But because I wasn't confident enough and I didn't really understand this concept and this mindset of, right, lead, do what I want to do, take control, etc., etc., take action, don't just sit and wait. I didn't have that mindset. So I would literally just sit and wait. I'd just dance in my group, maybe glance at the girls every now and then. Oh, she's making eye contact. Awkward smile. Like, I wouldn't really do anything. There's nothing happening. We're just dancing. I'm just waiting for something to happen. 9 times out of 10, the girls will not approach you. 9 times out of 10, the girls will not initiate anything. You have to do that if you want any results. So same scenario. I'm dancing with my lads. The group of girls are behind me. If now we look at each other, or I think she's fucking fit, tap her on the shoulder. Can I try your sunglasses on? Haha, yeah. Little flirty, playful start to the conversation, whatever. Go from there. But you have to take action. You have to lead. You have to just start doing stuff. You see a gorgeous girl when you're walking down the street, say something, initiate, force the universe to give you what it is that you want. But it doesn't mean be forceful, and that's not what I'm trying to say. Please don't take my words out of context by saying do what you want. If the girl isn't receptive to it, that's fine. No worries. Again, this happens all the time. I'll go up to a girl. Happened last night, for example. Go up to a girl, this blonde girl, and I did the same thing, you know, hands out. And she grabbed my hands and we were dancing for a little bit, bam, bam, bam. But as I tried to pull her in, you know, towards my hips and basically go for the, she knows what's happening, basically go for the kiss, kind of make it a bit more of an intimate dance before I go in for the kiss. She was like, pulled away. That's fine. At least I tried. Because if I just stood there and waited because, oh, I'm scared, I don't want to come across as a creep, I don't want to sexually harass, like, bro, you're not sexually harassing anybody. You're in the club and you're taking it step by step. If I put my hands out and she grabs my hands, then she's okay grabbing my hands. Okay? If I pull her towards me, she pulls away, then that's okay, that's her boundaries. You don't overstep the boundaries. If she pulls away and she's clearly not interested in getting that close to you, maybe she's got a boyfriend, maybe she's not interested, maybe she just doesn't want to. There's nothing wrong with that. Regardless, don't force it. You always be respectful and you always be a gentleman. So for example, that's happened before. Pull a girl in and she'll pull away. Like, no, like kind of laughing. No worries, no problem. And then go and dance, go and find someone else. Bro, it doesn't matter. Like, who the fuck gives a shit? No one's looking at you and thinking, that guy got rejected. No one cares. And the guys that do that are the fucking incels that sit in the corner anyway. So who gives a shit about them? They're not getting no bitches, bro. No hoes are looking at them. At least you're actually trying, you're actually doing something. So again, same things happened before. I've even done the hand thing. Come here, you know, grab my hands, whatever, let's go and dance. And they'll be like, okay, no worries. Go and find another one. Hey, lads, turn into a fucking joke. Who gives a shit? Just be respectful and be a gentleman. Don't force yourself on anyone out of desperation because you're a fucking incel, okay? Just please keep that in mind. When I say go for what you want, it doesn't mean in a forceful way, because I know some guys might take that out of context. I mean, go for what you want in sense of at least try and take action. If you see a girl that you like, go and speak to her, go and dance with her, go and do something. Try, like, make a move. That's what I mean by go and get what you want. You want the girl, so go and fucking get her. Standing there isn't gonna get her. Standing there and just hoping something happens, that's not gonna work. You have to lead. You got to take action. Go over and go and do something. See how she responds. If she pulls away, she's clearly not interested. All right, no worries. Go and find the next one that you find fit. Whatever. And one thing I will say to you guys is, if you're in the club and you're looking to pull, is lower your fucking standards. Because guys will go in the clubs all the time and say, nah, she's not fit. Nah, I'm not going with her. She's not fit enough. Nah, bro, you're not in there to look for a girlfriend. You're not in there to look for your fucking wife. Who gives a shit? Like, fair enough if they're a fat girl or something, fair enough, whatever. Or if they're, like, really, really ugly, whatever, man. Or if they're dirty or some shit. But just lower your standards a little bit. You're in the club. Girls are going to be fucking hoes in there, bro. That's what you're there for. What else? You're not there to look for your girlfriend, are you? Just lower your standards a little bit. Stop being one of these stush guys that, no, I'm not dancing with nobody because they're all degenerates. Like, what the fuck are you doing in the club then? Like, bro, I'm a whore. I'm an absolute thot. Get me lit, huh? But that doesn't mean you have to be, you don't have to follow my principles. I'm not going to say I don't have any standards, because I do. But when I'm in the club, I don't really give a shit. I'm a bit of a fucking whore, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really care. Obviously, looking for a girlfriend, looking for a wife material, completely different topic, and I have very, very high standards when it comes to girlfriend material, women, etc. But I'm in the club. What else am I there for? I don't really give a shit. I'm just there to have a laugh, have a good time, enjoy the feminine energy, and obviously pull some women. I don't really give a shit. So obviously they're not fuck ugly. Don't go for any ugly girls or fat girls or nothing like that, but just girls that you think are like, oh, she's all right. She's fit, but she's not my standards. Like, lower them a little bit. It doesn't really matter. You're in the club, okay? Because I hang out with guys sometimes, and I'll be like, yeah, go and talk to her, or go and talk to her, go and dance with her. She's looking at you. No, she's not good enough. Bruv, what? And she's fit, and the guy will say, yeah, she's fit, but she's just not good enough. What do you mean not good enough? If she's fit, go and do something. You're in the club, mate. You're not looking for a girlfriend. Do you understand? Anyway, with that being said, again, you kind of understand the process. Let me just quickly run down. You go in there, you get your water, go for a piss first, get your water, find where the girls are, straight in there, in the middle. You're having a laugh and dancing with everybody, everyone around you, all the lads, all the girls. You're just making yourself known. You're in there, you're having a fucking good time, you're enjoying the music, enjoying yourself. Find where the girls are at. Maybe tap one on the shoulder, turn them around. Yeah, can I try your sunglasses on? Can I try your hat on? Whatever, or just, do you want to dance? You do it in your own way. It's all subjective. It's all kind of situational. Again, if there's a girl on the other side, call her over to you. If she's making eye contact with you, or maybe you go over to her, just scan the room. Don't scare any girls. Don't make them jump out of nowhere. Make sure they know you exist before you start trying to dance with them. You know, don't just grab them from behind. Make sure they know you exist, or, you know, at least are aware of your presence before you do anything. You're not trying to fucking creep any girls out. Okay, cool, we're dancing with the girl now. Again, you pull her close one way or another. You spin around and you pull her close towards your hip. You want to basically close the gap a little bit, you know, because maybe you're dancing like this from a bit of a distance, like, hey, you're having a good time, you're giving her a couple of spins, whatever. You want to just close the distance, pull her in, literally just grab her by the hips and pull her in. Again, lead, take control. If she pulls away, that's fine. Respect that, let go, and just no worries. But just take fucking control and just assume that she is attracted to you. Because that's going to help you to act in the most confident and masculine way. And they fucking love that, I promise you. If you just take control, they're going to... 99% of them will just go with it anyway. Because they're just there for a fucking good time. They love it. So, pull her in close. Get closer. Again, you'll probably be face to face now if you've pulled her in close like that. Now you're face to face. Again, slowly going for the kiss. Don't fucking rush headbutting the girl. Slowly go in. See how she responds. If she doesn't pull away, great. Grab her by the chin or something, maybe by the neck. Don't fucking strangle her. Again, if you are going to choke a girl, just a bonus tip, put your fingers on the side of the neck. Not like you're not crushing the windpipe, side of the neck, okay? That basically makes it lightheaded, kind of restricts the oxygen, not the blood flow, but the oxygen a little bit, and kind of just makes her a little bit lightheaded, and that's what the pleasurable feeling of choking is. But you want to make sure you're squeezing the sides, not the fucking windpipe, okay? Because a lot of guys just go fucking literally hurt girls by doing that. So if you are going to do that, do it properly. We'll grab her by the chin, make her look at you, bam, kiss, easy. Now every single time after you've kissed the girl, every single time you whip out your phone, straight to the keypad, you show her the keypad, she's just going to put a number in, she puts her name in, you've got a number, you've pulled, that's one, well done, congratulations, you've got one, and you did it completely sober, so you got my respect, and it counts. Well done, you're a fucking G now. So thank you for tuning in to Luke's Chad School. This is module 1, this is lesson 1, the best school you've ever been to in your entire life. You are now an expert, you've got a PhD at picking up pose in the clubs. So go and enjoy yourself, go and have some fun. That's the main part. As long as you're having fun, who the fuck cares, bro? Don't take life too seriously. Stop sitting there worrying about what people are going to think. Just fucking go and enjoy yourself. I certainly don't give a shit what you're doing. So stop caring so much about yourself too. Go and fucking let loose and enjoy. That's what you're there for, okay? Go and get some fucking hoes. Go get some bitches. Go and enjoy. The coaching's down below if you want to learn more from me. I'll see you soon. But